Hi there everybody, I'm Laura Burke, I'm here from Gaming Trend, and today we're going to take a look at some recipes out of the new official Destiny Cookbook. Let's get cooking. Okay, next what we have here is our red potatoes for our pork tenderloin, and it comes with Brussel sprouts, red potatoes, and a nice big pork tenderloin. So we're going to boil off our potatoes just like if you were going to make mashed potatoes. It says to use red potatoes, 2 pounds, so this is approximately 2 pounds. I don't have a scale. So it does not specify whether or not you are going to have to peel this. So I like the skins. I'm going to leave the skins on. They're healthy. Okay, now we have our 2 different spice blends. So the first one that we're going to do is this salt, pepper, rosemary sort of blend. And we're going to put this in my lovely little Mr. Coffee grinder. Okay, so now we're getting ready to prep our tenderloin, and here's our tenderloin, here's our spices. Let's get going. As a handy trick when I'm preparing fresh garlic, I nip the ends and crush the cloves with my knife so the skins just pop right off. All right, now that we've cleaned up our mess, let's get to mincing. I'm taking that off though. Okay. I like a rough chop on my garlic for meats. The potatoes. One tablespoon honey. Two tablespoons balsamic. And a 1/4 cup of olive oil. This poured so slowly. Now we mix and prep our onions. I have tried every silly thing to stop my eyes from tearing up when I chop onions, including taping bread bits to my cheeks. It didn't work, so I just slice them super fast. I like nice thin slices, so I nip off one end to give me a flat surface and make my slices all the way around in whatever thickness I want them at that point, and nip the top and pop. Done. I'm separating our segments to put them into our mixture we made. Don't forget to wash your hands, lots. You can't see clearly here, but I grabbed the colander with the potatoes to add them to our mixture as well. The next ingredient in this concoction are Brussels sprouts. It also measures in ounces, and without a scale, that much potatoes, and for people, that many Brussels sprouts. I'm removing the outer leaves and checking them for various things, and if they have any spots like that, we remove that bit too. All right, now we're gonna cut them in half. Yeah, that seems like more than enough food with all those potatoes. All right, do not forget to rinse your cut Brussels sprouts. And you want to pat them dry, otherwise the oil and the seasonings aren't going to stick to them very well. So, all right, in we go. And toss. Coat everything. It's probably the least amount of mess I've ever made while cooking. Salt and pepper. All right, now we're gonna set that aside. And we're gonna work on our tenderloin. Combine the orange and lime rosemary salt. We want of this 2.5 tablespoons. To our garlic. 2. Okay. A teaspoon. Well, 1.5 teaspoons is 1/2 of a tablespoon. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Might be wrong, but either way, that's what we're gonna go with. And then 2 teaspoons of the pepper. Teaspoons. Uno. Dos. Now we are going to combine everything on the baking sheet and rub all the pork tenderloin, okay? And that's pretty much it. So let's combine this together. These smell amazing while they're in the oven, by the way. And I am going to use all of this because yum. Even if I'm not supposed to, I don't care. So this is salt and pepper and garlic and a whole bunch of actual garlic instead of just the garlic powder. All right, so now that I have everything around here, it looks like we are ready to go in the oven. I would definitely recommend that you enjoy this particular meal with a group of friends because there is an awful lot of food here and I think it would be too much for 2 people. So let's go ahead and put this in the oven and I'll be back when it's done. At the end of your 30 to 45 minute roast, you're going to turn the oven on broil for 4 minutes to try to crisp up the outer layer and create a really nice crust. Yay, it's done. I can't wait to taste this tenderloin. The spice packs we made for it smelled so good cooking in the oven. My only alteration to this in the future would be to cook the potatoes less, since they made kind of a mush when we tossed in the Brussels sprouts. I think the flavors here were all amazing, but I like a tidy looking plate, and boiling the potatoes for a full 8 minutes seemed a little bit long. 5 might have worked better, or just a minute or two in the microwave to soften them up. You'll have to play with your own preferences. This was a super tasty recipe and everyone liked it quite a bit. I am definitely looking forward to using these spice packs in my regular recipe cooking. Thank you for joining us for making our dinner. We're gonna enjoy our pork tenderloin and we'll be back for dessert.